Welcome to our channel, The Info Ghost, the world's largest bank. In this video, we're going to explore what makes this financial institution so significant, how it came to dominate the global banking sector, and what its role is in shaping the world economy. Whether you're an aspiring finance professional, a curious individual, or someone simply interested in understanding more about the financial giants that affect our everyday lives, this video is for you. To understand the world's largest bank, we'll start by exploring the institution that currently holds this title, the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China (ICBC). We'll discuss its origins, growth, and key operations. By the end, you'll have a clearer picture of not only ICBC but also the importance of large-scale banking institutions in our modern financial system. So let's dive in. When we talk about the world's largest bank, we usually mean the largest in terms of assets. And today, that title belongs to the Industrial and Commercial Bank of China, or ICBC. As of the most recent figures, ICBC holds assets totaling over $5 trillion. To give you a sense of scale, this is more than the annual GDP of some major economies. But what does it mean for a bank to have trillions in assets? Essentially, it means ICBC controls a huge amount of financial resources, including loans, investments, and customer deposits. Now, this dominance wasn't always the case. Before ICBC's rise, the largest banks were usually from the US or Europe, but that has changed dramatically in the last couple of decades. As China's economy grew, let's dive into the history of ICBC and how it became the financial powerhouse it is today. The Industrial and Commercial Bank of China was founded in 1984. That's relatively recent compared to banks like JP Morgan or HSBC, which have been around for centuries. But in just a few decades, ICBC has grown exponentially. Its rise is closely tied to the rapid economic expansion of China. As China began to open up its economy in the late 20th century, ICBC positioned itself as a key player in funding infrastructure projects, businesses, and the rapid urbanization of Chinese cities. With the Chinese government's backing, ICBC had a competitive advantage in the market. The Chinese government also had a strategic plan to internationalize its financial system, and ICBC was at the forefront of that effort. By the early 2000s, the bank started expanding its operations outside of China, setting up branches in major financial centers like New York, London, and Singapore.